How many times have we heard and said, "Oh, I do regret of doing this. No, it never happened." Or, "No, I never did that." But when do we say, "What can I learn from this?" Absolutely never. It never happens. That's why a lot of people doesn't want to admit their past and doesn't want to accept the things that they did, according to Court Counseling Journal. And this problem causes that a lot of people can't evolve as a person. And an example of that is Checo Velasquez Perez, who was a kind of wonderful guy, but with one problem. He did something unforgivable. The thing that he did was cheating on his girlfriend, not one, but 3 times. And the worst part was that he was aware of that, and he wasn't willingly to change. These kind of things can make you struggle with your past without knowing what to do, especially because you don't want to learn from your mistakes. You can connect with other people, and especially you're not going to be able to build good relationships, as Emma Menton Journal has shown. And even another journal called Stay With Yourself has shown that it is impossible to build a good story, and the most important thing, it is impossible to understand yourself. Actually, according to Dr. Tasha Ehrich, there's 90% of people around the world who claims and states that they do understand themselves. But that's a lie, because they found that just 1 to 15% of people is truly aware of them, of their story, and they are able to analyze themselves. But not everything is lost. It isn't. Why? Because a good way to listening to you is to remember something and learn from it. Especially because it's a good way to understand not only yourself, but the things that happened and why you did what you did. In this case, it will be fundamental that you can be part of it, because it will assure you not only connect with other people and build good relationships, but feel self-assured and not being ashamed of the person you used to be. That's the main part. And people, of course, it isn't impossible to change. It isn't impossible to look back and admit, okay, I messed this up, but I can fix it, or I can be better. Because as everything, people change. Everything changes. Listen to me. You aren't the same people as you were when you were teenagers. You changed. And the most important thing, you've learned. You've learned how to live and how to fix a lot of problems. That's why getting to know your own story is important. Not only to build your identity, to be a better person, and to know how to react and how to fix a good or a difficult problem. Because you can do something special. Start just remembering something that you did, something that you are ashamed of. Why? Because if you do that, you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to analyze the situation, and you're going to analyze the way you used to think. You're going to find a solution, and you're going to save that solution. And saving that solution will be worth it. Because if that happens again, you're going to be able to know what to do. That's why it is important to evolve and being better.